All right, let's see if we can get a signal from the back cave. And we are live. Well, hello everybody. Well met indeed on this hump day. Mike. Guess what day it is? It is RSG lunch hour stream on a Wednesday is what it is. And this is on a hump day celebration. And welcome to the show. We do this Monday through Friday at this time, hanging out, checking out what's going on in SWGOH, hanging out with you awesome and wonderful folks, and just enjoying our lives together. Glad to have you guys here. Yes, I see it in chat. Ben Solo. I didn't see that coming. I really thought we were gonna get Satil, but no, it's Ben Swallow. Which I'm excited for. So that's pretty dope. Gonna help the Ray team out and stuff. We'll get into all the kit and stuff tonight, of course, on the Wednesday night stream, the longest running live stream in the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes community. With myself, Clayton, whoever else shows up, have some fun with it. But yeah, Ben Solo, man, I was like, oh, okay. Oh, snap. I was like, well, my. But it's all good in the hood. So, welcome to the show. This is an interactive stream where we like to interact with you guys and discuss the game, do stuff in the game, have fun in the game. And the game is Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the mobile game brought to you by Capital Games and Smacky Smalls. And so, a couple things, real simple. If you want to interact, feel free. First, give your greeting because I like to shout out everybody. So say hi to me, say hi to everybody else, say hi to all the other skewers. And if you have questions, pop those into the chat as well. Make sure you put the word question in for your actual question statement. Wednesday lunch streams only go about an hour and a half, mainly because I've got tonight. I've got a couple more streams at least. We've got the pre-stream, which is for all the VIPs at 7 Eastern, and then for all the everybody else at 8 Eastern, we do the Wednesday night stream. So, but yeah, Lovely Kai is here. She says, question, what do you think about Ben Solo? I think he looks pretty dope. I mean, didn't see that one coming. I didn't really see that one coming at all, and pleasantly surprised. I think his kit is ridiculous, and you know, is going to make the Ray team just ridiculous. So, you know, don't call me Colburn anymore. I'm Ben Solo. I still have the great abs. Just light side. So yeah, that was pretty. That was nice. I gotta admit, I was like, wait, what? And then I looked at it, I'm like, Ben Solo, what? Oh, snap. So not too shabby there, CG. Usually I'm pretty on the button with my predictions and stuff, but yeah, this one, 95% of the time I'm pretty close to what CG's doing, but not this time, man. They got me on that. Conquest did not see that one coming at all, so pleasantly surprised, very happy to see it, because, you know, it's nice to see that they're going back to the old GLs and doing stuff, so makes you wonder what they're going to put up next. Usually they've been going, as I said, they do go 2 characters in the ship, so maybe we get a ship next one, but after that they may... Someone brought up to me, says, what do you think will be for SLKR? Snoke, anybody? Anybody feel Snoke? Snoke action, anybody? And my inbox is full. Well, that's just great. Okay. But yeah, giving all the GLs a lifter unit like that, that's okay. That's all right. And that combination of Ben and Ray is going to be pretty nice. So yeah. Alright, so I got one mod I got to try to do. So we'll do some mod depression here. Keep your questions coming in. Keep your greetings coming in. I was just doing the Rebel roundup there, whatever that was. TW's going on. I did most of my battles. I just took out 3 fleets, and then I did a bunch of other stuff. So, you know, practicing fleets in arena has really made me kick ass in fleets. You can still get poo-poo RNG. I don't care who you are, but yeah. Yeah, SRKR, I think it's Snoke. Now C is an interesting one. C and JML, I don't know what they would make as their lifter units. I mean, they could go some sort of Ray for JML. I mean, they're kind of linked together, right? Or maybe Yoda for JML, like the Ghost Yoda, which would be kind of funny to see, because he's a little pyromaniac. C, I don't know. That's a really good question. I don't know what they would make as a lifter units. They could do Mary Poppins Leia. That could be true. And then maybe do Snoke for C. He did create him, for Christ's sake. So, yeah. So it'll be interesting to see what they do. But it'll be fun to see what they do with it. A lot of options, so we'll see which route that they go. But, yeah. Yeah. I mean, the possibilities are all over the place now with this stuff. So, I mean, that was kind of cool. That was very, very, very cool. And this kit looked pretty awesome. And we'll get into his kit tonight. I'm not going to get into his kit now, but yeah, it's looking pretty good. So yeah, I mean, I'm very happy with some of the. I mean, we got Radis coming. I'm sorry, the Profanity coming. We got Jabba around the corner. Ben's going to be the Conquest character. That's going to help Rey. It's pretty nice. Man, they're doing a good job. I like this stuff. I like this a lot. We can just get rid of Datacrons, man. This game would be in a pretty damn good spot. Get Gear dress, get rid of Datacrons. Keep up the characters that they're bringing in. God bless America, man. This game would be over on top of the world right now. All right, I'm going to start saying hi to everybody. Well, we got to do some mod depression, so as is tradition. I don't like to do mod depression, but you know what? They are health mods, and I could use some. I could definitely use a cross for Malagus. That'd be nice. We can get a nice little cross with health on it. That'd be nice. I mean, this one's okay. It's got protection. It's not bad, but, you know, it's not what we need. We need a health one that's really dope. So... all right, let's go through each of these. Okay, no. They're just all purples and crap. I didn't get any golds. That's disappointing. One purple, really? Okay, well, this one does have... let's see what this is. It's not health, so I'm not... it did hit 8 speed. We'll hold on to this. We'll hold on to that one. Any blues? Any boos? Lots of boos? Some boos. Let's see here. Well, it did hit speed, but unless it hits more speed. No, it hit defense. What stats the best? Defense. Yay! Another mod bites the dust. All right, let's try another one. Double defense. You're really going away with the dodo. Alright. Upgrade. It did hit speed. It's crit damage, so wouldn't mind this. And it's got health. This is pretty nice. It didn't hit a goddamn thing. Okay, we could just move on. And I'm a sad panda again. I really wish that mod had hit, but it didn't. And I don't have the room to be dicking around with them. Okay, this one has some speed. See if it has some more speed. I didn't mean to roll out to 15. Oh, Christ. We got the materials to slice. It didn't hit. Okay, you can go away. You go away. Bye-bye now. Alright, next one. Come on. You're the next contestant. Get in here for mod depression. Alright, that didn't hit anything. Next one. Okay, I'll roll you to 9. Nope, more defense. And look! Another mod with defense. It did hit speed. 12, not 15 this time. Alright, it hit more defense, so maybe it hit speed this turn. I don't know. I was wrong. It hit offense. Okay, another mod bites the dust. Oh, Christ. Oh, there's some rough mod depression there. Come on, I just want you to hit speed. That's a 5. Come on. You know you want to do it. I want you to hit speed. I want you to do it immediately. You son of a... And more defense. I feel like Sam in Lord of the Rings. Oh, look, more land to spread. Speed. What am I doing? Okay, no. We're going to give it another slice. No. Okay. Well, that did not work out well for us. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that all went to... Well, select all, but this one I want to keep. So sell. Yeah. I need to lock that one in. That actually is pretty good. All right, and then we had one more in the old inbox. Let's grab it. It's a triangular. See what it's got. We can only do what we can do. That's all we can do. That's what we can do when we can do it. All right. All right. No speed showing. It's health primary though. Please hit speed. I don't even know why I bother. Okay. Yeah, just get out of here. Just go away. Just go bloody away. I don't have room for you. Well, that was very depressing. Mod depression brought to you by RSG. Yeah. So let's say hi to everybody so I can get my mind off all the ass kickery that I just suffered. Dom, there he is, says hi. Hey, Dom, what's going on? Andrew Zani says, hello there. Rest in peace, C after Ben Swallow. Well, it's going to be about 3 or 4 months. So you can get a little bit more enjoyment after C there. But glad to have you here, Andrew Zani, and hello there. AT Stewart's jumping in with the Ben Swallow. Hey, glad to have you here. He says, and hello, missed you yesterday with the trade deadline. That's okay. I mean, some teams did good, some teams didn't. My Astros did good. They picked up some good pieces, so I'm happy. But I think the Padres were the number one. I mean, they're the team that did the best. Yankees did really well. The Astros did really good. The Mariners did really good. Those starting pitchers they picked up, good God. Roy Edwards says, hola, Ranger and Skewers. Hola, Holmes. What are you doing, Vato? He says, question. Does Ben Swallow seem a little ridiculous, or am I overestimating that? No, he looks dope. Yeah, he's pretty on target. Stay on target. Adahan, there he is, says evening Ranger, evening Adahan. Of course, we said hello to the lovely Kaya already, so hello, lovely Kaya. Matthew Hogan's joining us. What's going on, buddy? Says, hey, Ranger, just got relics till I unlock JMK. My guild wants me to blow up for relic 9 ATW and see how best should I do this. I was thinking C, then executor, but I don't know. Just got relics till I unlock JMK. My guild wants me to blow up for relic 9 ATW. For who? JMK? No. No. If it's JML, Relic 9, but don't put any Relic 9 on any of the GLs. I mean, it's nice, but Jesus Christ, no. See an Executor is fine. Go see Executor. I mean, that's really good. If you're going to get JMK, then go see Executor. I'm okay with that. But, so you get JML, and hold on to your Relic 9s, man. That shit's price. That's some priceless crap there. What's your guild talking about? Could be misunderstanding what you're saying, but I mean, hell no. Hold on, that Relic 9. Kaya says, I am liking if they make the GLs even empower with their lifter units. I do too. I like that a lot too, Kaya. Andrew Zion says, do you think he's worth trying to get if I only have JTR? Who? Ben Swallow? I mean, stick to your plan, chum. I mean, if you're going to, I mean, let's be real. I mean, stick to your plan. If you only have JTR, if you haven't planned on doing Ray, don't just drop what you're doing to go get Ray so you can go get Ben. Depends on how well you can do in Conquest, but if you can get him undone and get him squared away, then maybe after you finish your current project, if you want to go for Resistance Ray or GL Ray afterwards, then go for it. Evil Ray for SLKR? That's a possibility. Snoke or Evil Ray. I do have that figure behind me in the case. So yeah. Clayton, the Mad Chad lad says, hi to Ranger. Happy hump day. Looks like we got something to talk about today. Yes, indeed, sir. I'm sure we'll get some other notes and stuff from the update that'll hit today. Kai says, we were talking about that the other day. Looks like they want all GLs to be on par with each other. Yeah, and I'm okay with that. I'm totally okay with that. Make things a little bit more even. Yeah. AT says, SLKR Snoke, Seed, question mark, JML, old Leia. It could be Leia or it could be Ghost Yoda. I mean, there's a lot of different routes that they can go with this, so we'll see what they decide. But that's pretty nice. Snoke will be an SLKR lifter. Excited for Ben Solo. I am too. Darth Lucas, pretty dope. Andrew Zona says Ray Ben Hoda is going to be a disgusting 3v3. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it might be a little tough there, Andrew Zoni. Well, let's wait months down the line, then we'll figure it out. Andrew Zoni says Jedi training Leia for JML would be cool. It would be cool. Yeah, it would. Router Hero MX, what's going on, buddy? Glad to have you here. Says I want Snokes, but I don't think that will happen. We'll see. I wouldn't never say never, but I think having Ben Swallow in there, I mean, that lifts up the chances of Snoke either for C or for SLKR. One or the other, man. I'm happy for it. Who have we not said hi to? Looking for people I haven't said hi to yet. Come on, stupid You saw it also after Sector 3, we get a data card that lets you summon Ben Solo and Conquest. It said, oh, that's nice. That's nice. Okay. Matthew Hogan's joined us. There we go. Oh, I forgot. Master. Okay, wait. The YouTube flipped on me again. Mr. Bone, how do you feel? Mr. Bone says, good afternoon, skiers. Good afternoon, Mr. Bone. Glad to have you here. Master Oogway. Oh, that's the name I've not heard since, before you were born. This afternoon from the UK, skiers. Hope you're all fine and dandy. It's fun as a bystander seeing the ton of stuff coming. Datacrons I see not popular. No, very not popular. Especially with this guy. But, yeah, I am excited for all the new stuff. Profundity and Jabba, and now we got Ben Swallow. I mean, yeah. Matthew Hogan question, what's the best team for JMK without CAD? I'm only 2.3 million and just about to unlock him, so probably won't have him for a while. Got put him on a Padme team. Yeah, Padme's great. Padme, some GR, you'll be fine. Works great. Snips, Padme. Yeah. You'll be happy with that team. GK. Yeah. That's what people have used before in the past. Are we getting next set of Datacron stuff from this TW, or it's once next Conquest starts? You know, I don't know. That's a great question, Kai. We'll find out, because TW should end here in about, I don't know, 44 minutes or so. No, 1 hour and 42 minutes. I'll be off air before then, so we'll find out. If anybody needed a lifter, it's C in my opinion. Yeah, we'll see what they do for C. That'll be nice. We'll get these lifter units in here. Well, slowly but surely we'll get them in, but I'd like to see one for C as well. I'm sure they've got that on the drawing board. Evo the Extraordinaire. Hey, what's going on, Evo? He says, Ranger Danger, back again. Sift it, thrift it, let's begin. Party people. Okay, you see what you did there. The engineer, choo choo. He says, greetings from Locomotive 70. You son of a. You better take a picture of that. I don't believe you, engineer. He says, greetings from Locomotive 77. Damn it. Master gets this question. There was a view that Lord of the Rings game would wreck focus on SWGOH from Dez. Is this true? And is Lord of the Rings viewed as good? It's still beta, so I mean, so far people have been kind of meh, but it is beta, so it's not what the game's going to be. As in, are they removing devs? No, Crom actually came on a week or two ago and he went just to hang out. I asked about that. No, equal resources, both to Lord of the Rings. That's what he said. Equal resources to Lord of the Rings and also to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. And that they're hiring more people, all that kind of stuff. So I think the same resources will be in place. I trust the man. I trust Chrome with my life, so I believe him. Dart Trucker trucking across the USA says Falcon solos Darth Revan minded it so fast I'm going to throw her at Malgus the first chance I get. Nice. This is in TW. I'm assuming with the TW Omicron. That's what you mean. Very nice. Matthew Hogan as in, what's the best way to bloat my roster meaningfully? C Executor. That's a nice one. If you're doing JMK, I mean, you're going to get a lot of bloat from C Executor. Because not only do you get C, you get Executor with the ships, you also get the Bounty Hunter team and the Imperial Trooper team. I don't know how much more bloat your guild wants out of those teams rocking and rolling your way up, because a lot of them have ships and they all interlink. And I mean, C Executor, Imperial Troopers, Bounty Hunters, they want bloat, then goddamn, that's a great way to do it. So tell them that's a very bloaty way, but it also a very awesome way because it gets you a lot of really good teams and stuff. So listen to old Ranger J 1999. I know these things. There's two things I know in this world. One, that, and two, I know that I don't know everything. So there you go. But yeah, that would be really good. Kai, depends on Ben Solo's stats. He seems like he could hit really hard. Oh, I think he might there, Kai. I think he just might indeed, dear. Jason, he says, hey everyone, hope everyone is doing good. Unlocked my SLKR yesterday. Congratulations, Smitty 007. Well there, Money Penny. Glad to have you here, Jay Smitty. Andrew Zani Major says, I'm not going to go for GLRA, but if I already have JTR, it's been worth getting. No. I mean, you get them, have them in your back pocket. If you can unlock them, and yeah, get them there. And so when you're ready to go for Ray, you have Ben Swallow to add in there. But it's supposed to be for GLRA. I don't know how good he's going to be with JTR. Right? Am I missing something here? Yeah. Ray Rock says, I guess I lucked out Ranger since I am almost able to farm Potato Head Ray. See, it worked out very nicely, Ray. Boss, it's Ranger, man. He wants the porg for JML. You get that shit out of here. We don't want porgs. Boss, god damn it, don't say that kind of stuff. I know you're guilty and an officer. I'll put you on a 5-minute timeout so you can go in the corner and rethink your life there, buddy. Get that crap out of here. What else in the 3 says? Happy Humpy Taco Day. If Ben Solo goes shirtless in game, will that bring Ouchie back? Oh, without question.
Well, push out Ouchie my abs. She'd melt. She'd be like butter. Just butter my hands.
Clay says bottle of blue milk. I thought he was drinking the green milk. I don't know. Maybe it's a container. The Dark Side. The Dark Side says, hi guys. Hey Dark, what's going on? Kai says, I think they did Ray first because she was one of the least farm jails. Kind of. Yeah, probably. I could see that logic there, Kaya. Dark Side says, hey Ranger, I got Grief and Mando to Gear 12. Nicely done, sir. You will not regret that decision. There's nothing better than cleansing and disintegrating mofrockers with the whole Mando there. Pretty nice if I do say so myself. Might want to get Ray more, Kaya. Yeah, I can see that. Absolutely. Chris Paul, what's going on, buddy? Says, always thought Janet Luke was JML's unofficial lifter unit. Nah, not really. He's a standalone character. Kaya says, putting Janet Luke on Gmail on same team since a lot have tried to split up Gmail and Janet Luke again. Yeah, that's good information. Eva says, imagine if we get a Jedi Leia as a true lifter unit for Gmail. I think that would be cool. Yeah, or just, Leia just in general. If that wants to be the lifter unit, I'm okay with that. It works for me, man. Okay, let's see here. Question: Profundity or Ray have always red crated? That's a great question. It's going to be about 3 months away. So, Roy, I would say if you can get Profundity started, go for Profundity first because you'll have time as you get through Conquest and get the stars for Ben, get him up and running. Then do Ray for him once that's up and running. I'd like to see you get the Profundity unlocked and start farming that. And then you can start focusing on getting Deadhead Ray. I mean, it's 3 months away. You can probably do both. I'd do Profundity first, so. That's definitely the play. Andrew Zona says there was something in his kit that works with any Ray lead. Is it any Ray lead? Oh, I mean, I guess. Is it? I didn't really. I haven't. Is it any Ray or is it Geo Ray? Now you're making me look. You son of a. Scrolling down. Any version of Ray is in the Allied later slot. All other. Okay, so it's any Ray. If you have JTR, I guess you could get away with that. Well, I guess you could go for that then. It'd still be worth it. Yeah. Let's see here. Radar technician Matt for SLKR lifter unit. Yeah, that'd be kind of nice. Won't get it, but it'd be kind of funny. Beskar Bendito. What's up, Vato? What's up on Holmes? It's happy hump day, homies. What's going on, Beskar? Kai agrees. Says, I say Profundity over Ray if you have everything else. Yeah, go for yeah. It's any Ray. That's true. Okay, I had to rethink. I looked at it. I'd not gotten to the minutia yet. So that's what. Chewy, what are you doing? Get out of here, you anals. What? Get out of here. Master, good question. If Galadriel and Darth Bane had a child, would the galaxy implode? No, they would just the child would just take over the galaxy. I mean, yeah. Forehead Ray lead meta. Yes. Kai says he gives instant death immunity and healing immunity and stuff to the enemy and grants bonus stats. Yeah. A lot of stuff. Yeah, his kit's pretty dope. I thought it was just Jail Ray, but maybe just because I just quick glanced at it. That'd be a very short detour for me. Just gear up resistant bros and BB-8. Yeah, you could do that. I love that CG was like, let's write another book for Ben Solo kit. Yeah. Yeah. Darth Lucas maybe we'll finally get BB-9E as SLKR lifter unit. Huh. I didn't think about BB-9E. He is in Battlefront 2. That's a possibility. I wouldn't throw that out. I wouldn't throw that out with the baby water. Chu says, Arnold, it was autocorrect LOL, and I was like, just leave it. Arnold, okay. It was Arnold, not anal. Okay, I would say. Some of the skills are very any Ray, and some are GL Ray. Yeah, I think ideally it's GL Ray, but you could probably, if you're going to get the character and you don't have GL Ray, but you have JTR because you've either done JML or whatnot. Yeah, he follows his father.
My father was pretty cool. I had to kill him. Just didn't have the strength to do it.
One more Kylo unit, and we have a full Kylo versus Han team. I know, right? Father and son combinations. Here we come. Get ready for a new class and subject of SWGOH interactions. Oh, I'm sure. Ray Rux says, Poby, how do you feel about Ben Swallow? Where's Poby? I didn't see Poby in the chat. There's no sign of Poby. It's not lurking. Jen said hi, kids, yet. Poby always gives her same greeting. Ben Swallow threw rays and a droid and a partridge in a pear tree, Chris Paul. Evo says this year has been crazy. There hasn't really been one real direction they've gone in, but a bunch of different ones. Very unpredictable, kind of fun, to be honest. Yeah, I kind of like what they've done. I mean, Inquisitors are missed. Let's be real, they just are. But the ships, profundity, now Jabba, Ben Slow. I mean, yeah, it's turning around. It's turning around. Adahan says in the skill wording, yeah. Wait, Chewie, we have 5 Hans, we get 5 Kylos. Well, I mean, father, son, father, son. Oh, Pope, Ray Rock is trying to summon my hand of the Emperor J 1999. Petty one Connecticut. Be careful what you wish for. The force is strong with her, and she will scar you if enticed. Chewie says, so are they going to give a lifter to JML and SLK and make them the best GLs again? I mean, sure. I mean, if they're going to do Ray, then they're going to do SLKR. I think they're going to do Ray, then SLKR. Then we'll get something for, because they're later GLs, JML, and C for sure. You're going to be doing GAC tomorrow in a right Ranger? I can. I mean, for covering, we'll see what goes. I mean, I've been doing it sometimes on Wednesday nights, but that's if we didn't have anything to do and cover. So yeah, I can do it tomorrow, Kai. Any reason why you want me to do it tomorrow? I can. I don't really care. Out of all the GLs, C needs a lifter more than anyone else, in my opinion. Yeah, he does, but we'll wait and see. Would Snoke go to SRK or to C? He can go tonight. Yeah, I can do it tonight. I don't care. We can do it tonight too. It's all good, and it all makes me happy. No, you're just asking? Yeah, it'll probably do it tonight, but if not, we'll do it tomorrow. It's all fine. You're welcome to come hang out, Kai, and give your insights. Devore, what's going on? It says I'm seeing one of the Knights of Ren as an SKR lifter, and then later the Hold faction. It's not a bad call, actually, Devore. I could see that one happening. Run the Knights of Ren with SLKR? Yeah, that'd be kind of dope. I don't know about a lifter unit, per se, but yeah, that works for me. I like that. You were expecting the next round of job requirements yesterday. It could come out today with the post when they do the update. So I thought maybe we'd get something in there, but we could get it today. If not, we'll get it next week. So, I mean, we could get an announcement of a marquee. Maybe they're doing Ben Solo this week, and then next week they'll do all the next geo requirements and next characters. So, yeah. C's lifter unit will be the throne. Well, yeah, that could be a thing, yeah. Yeah, for Jabba, I know what you meant, Darth Lucas. C will just summon more C's. I don't want that, no. C just needs anything that will make him better. He's still pretty good. But if he could be better, yeah. Well, they're going to have to address something with C because if Ray's going to have Ben Swallow in there, ooh, that's going to be tough. But I should have seen this one coming because if you do the C fight, the ultimate is you face Ben Solo and Ray. Should have seen it coming, but I didn't. I really thought it was going to be Satil Shan. I really thought they were going to do something with Old Republic. You saw, they brought Sorty in, and then we got Malgus and all this stuff. I'm like, okay, maybe we're going to do Old Republic. Let's get some Satil action. We still could. Most likely we will, but, they wanted to get old Ben Swallow out there first, and that's okay. Hello, Darth Venom. I'm just adjusting my seat here. I need to get a new chair. Just can't afford it. Get one of them gaming chairs. I had one, but I had to move, and I had to leave some stuff behind, and I just couldn't take that wonderful chair Moz got me, and it broke my heart, but I only had so much room on the U-Haul. Chewie says they gave Malgus to Sith Empire. Who they gave him to Old Republic? That'd be Satele Shan. That'd be Satele Shan, baby. It's got to be. Psycho Jones like, bleh, bleh. Kaya says at least we know lifter units don't need to have too much of a connection since Small Lord Vader didn't have much of a connection. That's true. Yeah. Just got kind of thinking what would make sense, but I mean, sometimes it doesn't make total sense, and that's okay. CG in 2022 is the epitome of never let them know your next move. No, yeah, that's definitely true, man. We get another ship. There's no denying this is... I mean, I'm already starting to say this is the year of the ship because we've had, like, 6 ships. Christ in heaven. We get any more, there's no... It's hands down the year of the ship. I mean, good Lord in heaven. We've had so many ships and stuff. Just unbelievable. Totally unbelievable. Who's tagging me? JBS. Oh. Plagueis for C? No, we're not going to get Plagueis for C. I mean, we could, but I mean, Plagueis is... at that point, Plagueis was more... with Palpatine when he was more like Darth Sidious. I mean, he, you know... C kind of become his own person by then. I don't know if they would... I mean, you could. They're linked in the lore, but I mean, I don't think that'll be the play. Again, you can't rule it out, though. Yeah, it looks like they are doing stuff from all eras. Yeah, they're starting to do some nice rounding out here. I mean, Ben Solo with Rey is really nice. The new Hutt Cartel faction I really like. The Profundity is going to be great. Speaking of the Profundity, all the Sith lived through him. Yeah, I mean, they could do it. So I took Cassian up yesterday just because I had one of those back to gels. I'm like, oh, wait, let's just get into Relic 0. So the only one I have left to get Relic is just Radis, and that's just going to be getting those gels. So we'll get the gels here. I need to get just the gels, and then we'll take Radis. He's going to be our first relic up to 9. Then Cassian to 8. Then Jin to 5. Or Dash to 7. Then Jin to 5. I still have to take Hera up, so we got to get her gear up and running too. So, but we got 2 weeks, and so yee. So we're getting there slowly but surely. I'll worry about Hera here after I get Radis up and running. We'll get him to Relic, and then we'll get Hera a Relic, and then we'll Relic everybody, and then be ready for the event. Bobus, hello, Bobus. My good friend Bobus says, hello there, Ranger and Skewers. Hope this finds you well. Hope you're doing well, Bobus, and hello there. Kaya says, JMK and Lord Vader, Clone Wars, Malaga, Sortie, Old Republic, Jabba Trilogy, and Ben Solo New Trilogy. Yeah, they're a little bit over the map, but I like it. It's really nice. Andrew Zion says, I feel like CG doesn't like C. They keep making changes, additions to other GLs that kick him in the dick. No, that's wrong. I mean, they can only do so much so fast. I mean, C's a fantastic character. Now, Datacron's kind of neutered him a little bit, but I mean, he's still really good. He's a GL for Christ's sakes. Now, does he need some help? Sure. But I mean... It's an organic thing. We'll see. Next thing we know, he gets a lifter, and we're going to be like, God damn, Season was overpowered GL there is. Well, the JMK changes was just because it was a new character and stuff. And Ben Solo, yeah. But, I mean, the game's going to change. I mean, our counters and stuff are going to change. I mean, I don't think that that's because they're like, we want to make C awful. I don't think that's the case. Plus, we got a new GL and other stuff coming in. I don't think that's the overall plan. See Datacron going to be good now? Yeah, it might be pretty dope. Hey, the big O, Orlando. What's going on, buddy? Chris Paul says we went from what could they do for the next Conquest characters to now we basically know what Conquest characters will be for the next year. Sort of, but that doesn't mean that they're necessarily going to do it, Chris. I don't know where they're going to put characters and what they're going to bring in. We have an idea what could eventually come to the game, but that doesn't mean it's going to come anytime soon. Like, Snoke might be around the corner, but it could be a year from now before we get Snoke. I mean, because Conquest runs in 3-month cycles. So, what are they going to do if they're going to bring in Red 5? Is he going to be the next ship? Maybe it's another ship? I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. We know what could possibly come, but we have to wait 3 months. So, we won't know until, December? Into December, that what the next Conquest character is going to be, right? Getting to August, September, October, November. We'll know November. So we'll have an idea in November what's coming. But shit, I mean, I really thought it was gonna be Satil Sean. So conquest characters and stuff, I have no clue. Like what they're going to want to bring in. It's all on the board. So all the stuff you guys are talking about is definitely on the board. If you think it's a conquest character, it's legit on the board. But I mean, which order they want to put it in and how they want to bring those in for which characters first, I don't know. Who do you think the conquest character will be for SLKR? I'm leaning Snoke. Makes sense, right? Or they could bring Snoke for C and do another character for SLKR. There's some other suggestions in the chat. So we'll see what happens. Eva says, I'm actually glad this Conquest character isn't very exciting for me because I can focus my resources on bettering the rest of my roster. My Conquest credits can go to buying Signal Dad and stuff. You should always try to invest in any character you can get, Evo. It's hard not to do gear. I understand that. But I've always had the philosophy in this game. Stars and characters first, then gear. It's rough sometimes because like I'm doing Good Morning Guard right now. So my guild tokens are going just to him. I'm not collecting the Corbantes and other stuff that I was doing previously. It can be rough sometimes, but when it comes to getting character shards, I mean, I'm like, that's first, then I'll go back to getting gear afterwards. But I can see where you might be too. It's a tough choice because if you have to get pieces for gear 8 and other stuff like that, you know, like you said, signal data and stuff. Yeah. But I mean, if you're not even close, like if you don't even have Ray or you don't even touch resistance Evo and all this other stuff, it makes total sense. Yeah, you'll get the shards. Just get them unlocked. I mean, you don't have to necessarily have to go for them right away. Stick to your plan, Evo. I like the strategy. Stick to your plan with what you're working on. So, yeah, get the shards. Do what you need to do. That's fine. What the hell is the August Burns Red stuff? I don't know yet, Andrew Zani. I guess we're still up in limbo about that. We'll have to see. Darkseid says, fix C that he just needs to absorb maybe 30% mastery from every Sith ally defeated. That could be nice. I like that, Darkseid. Solo! What's going on, Solo Straight? Says, hello there. Hello there. So CG is all over the map this year. No one predicts them bringing in Bolo. Nah, no one brought that in, man. Ben Swallow was not on the radar. I'm pleasantly surprised. Yeah, if you're not ready, just get him in the back pocket there, Evo. Get what you can and have him up and running. Just, you know, shit. Just have him ready when you are. I mean, it's nice to have it and not need it, but need it and not have it. You know, that kind of thing. So, yeah, because we say you can work with any Ray. So Ben Swallow for you, even if you start the resistance and get your JTR up and stuff, that could still be pretty nice for a lot of players. So I like that you can work with any Ray. Chris Paul says, I'm 4 furnaces away from finishing my Ray requirement, so this is perfect for me. Perfect. Yeah, there you go. You get your Geo Ray, and you already got your other Ray, and yeah, I like that. The only exciting thing this year for me was Radis. The rest of the year has been kind of meh. I can see that. I mean, if Job is not a character, or Kirstanton, or the profundity doesn't really get you excited, Andrew Stein, that's all right. But I mean, you're mature and you're working your way up through stuff. I mean, and maybe these aren't your favorite characters. I totally get it, bro. Yeah, totally get it. Some stuff. I mean, people get more excited for stuff than others. You know, like I'm a big Darth Revan. I mean, just true Revan fan. I mean, I think Revan's one of my favorite. Is my most favorite character in the game. But some people are like, it's Revan. They could care less, you know. So yeah, I get it. Totally understand, my friend. Nothing's exciting you yet. That's okay. Maybe something will come along and you'll be like, I'm going to totally create my genes for said character. Amazing. Yeah, the TIE Interceptor is really good, man. I mean, I didn't see that ship coming either. Talk about your predictions, but that ship, once you get that ship up and running, the TIE Interceptor, man, this thing is goddamn money. Oh my God, it is a brutal ship. And I mean, I'm just having so much fun using it with Executrix. Really fantastic ship. Really good. Just so bloody good. Yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised on how good that ship has been. Really, really good. Really good job from CG on that ship. Especially made the Empire much more potent, much more dangerous, much more just nasty. Chewie, think they bring the challenge Heroic AT this year? Possibly. Possibly Chewy. It wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, I would have been a little bit over the moon too, Androzani for Satil, but Ben Solo's a nice surprise too, so yeah. Like Lord Failure. Yeah, it's Lord Schmader. I know, he's still making a puzzle. Yeah, man, he's driving me nuts, man. I help, and I love doing it. Helping CG, helping Crumb, raise money and for their charity and stuff. And every time I hang out with Crumb, and I do quite a lot, he plays puzzle games, and then he also just, he's just hinting at this puzzle. I'm like, don't look to me, bro. That's for the other folks. They can figure that crap out because it ain't gonna be me. It's gonna be Kate and Grid and everybody else trying to figure that crap out. They'll be streaming and I'll be just watching like I'm gonna learn Chinese. I'll listen to it in the background, but I ain't gonna. Crumb is a mad scientist when it comes to that stuff, and I know that he's working hard on that. So, Ray Rock 5 says, finally got the Gold Creating Galactic Challenge Ranger, and after about 100 attempts in 3 days, this is by far the worst CG heavily dependent on RNG. Yeah, the Inquisitor one is just brutal. It took me how many attempts to get, not to beat it. I beat this. So that what he's talking about is to beat this. This one's brutal. So one, you have to have a full team of Inquisitors. That's easier said than done. Undersized, you can use anybody with. That's not a problem. Complete the battle, that's not a problem. But it's the Purge. For a lot, it's just the full team of Inquisitors because this is a nasty team. And then this Purge mechanic is absolutely brutal too. I don't know how many attempts I tried to do with the goddamn Purge mechanic. It was brutal. JBS, you are welcome, my friend. Yeah, that's fun. JBS tagged me something like, well, why is this a thing? I'm like, I don't know, but shit. I was like, well, I don't know. God dang. No idea. And you said, I said, Red 5 would make me lose my mind and I hate ships. No, Red 5, I mean, come on. It's Luke's stuff. Come on, man. That's Red 5. You can't. You're going to call the puzzle as Red 5? Possibly. Could be that. And maybe we get our first legendary ship. Maybe we've been thinking Conquest Red 5, and maybe they do a legendary ship event for Red 5. I mean, be kind of fun. It could just be a boo-boo there, JBS. I don't know. It is what it is. CG needs to stop. The Inquisitorious Galactic Challenge are absolutely annoying. I don't mind that they have one every, 8, 9 of, these Galactic Challenges. But they're pushing hard. So every other week it's been like, what, an Inquisitor it's been a lot of them. And for someone like me that's got them, the other ones are okay. I mean, this one's brutal. I think that there's another one that's pretty brutal. But, I mean, what do you do? I mean, I agree. I think they need to start pulling it back. No one likes most teams... as a faction in Star Wars, I love the Inquisitors. I love the whole dynamic of what the Inquisitors stand for. I love them and seeing them in Rebels and others in, the games and everything like that, right? So I like Inquisitors. I mean, I'm also very dark side, so you see what side my bread is buttered on. Light side's better. I mean, dark side's better. We have punch and pie. It's probably some kind of glitch or some kind of oversight there, JBS. Yeah, it is weird. Yeah, it feels like that, doesn't it, Dom? Every Galactic Challenge is Inquisitors. Yeah. Boba says, I have to say I am loving the game at the moment. Far too much negativity overall. Keep the content coming. Yeah, the only thing I'm negative on is Datacrons. I'm super positive on everything else. There's some issues that I think that still needs to be addressed. Gear. Mods. They are starting to address mods and just how we interact with them and stuff. So that's nice. They are doing some stuff with mods, which I appreciate. But the materials and especially gear is a big problem in this game. And Datacrons, man. Outside of Datacrons, I'm over the moon with all the new stuff that they've been bringing in. I've been for the most part outside Inquisitors. I've liked a lot of the characters and ships that they brought into the game. Love Malgus. Love the TIE Interceptor. Super happy about Profundity, super happy about Job. I'm super happy about Ben Solo, so I mean, me, I'm always fair with CG. When I love stuff, I think they're doing great. And they've done a good job. I let them know that they're doing a great job when we're streaming. But if you bring up Datacrons, man, as far as I'm concerned, Datacrons got to go. I just think they are a total miss. People hate them. It's just not working. It's really killing people's moods for this game right now. I mean, and we're talking GAC, which is a big part of this game. You can't have something like GAC where people are just, I'm not even that thrilled to do GAC anymore. It's just like, I mean, if I can win, I win. But I mean, I'm 2-4 right now, which is unheard of. I've got a winning record in GAC by quite a lot. But this round of GAC in threes, Jesus. It's like pulling teeth. Yeah, the Grand Inquisitor and the shows are great, but yeah, the Grand Inquisitor, he's okay. He's decent in the game, but I mean, for a legendary character, for everything you have to farm and then what you have to go through that event, just it's a letdown. For me, it is. I know for a lot of people it is, and the Inquisitors they're just not performing like they should. Hawthorne says, I like having Inquisitor Galactic Challenge since it makes it having them semi-worthwhile. Having a feat that is harder with good Inquisitor is pretty dumb. Yeah, I can see that point. I mean, if you have Inquisitors, you get a little bit more gear and stuff like that. But, I mean, the level of this last one, Hawthorne, I mean, it's ridiculous. It took me so many attempts to get that stupid purge mechanic. And I would beat it, but not get the purge mechanic. So that was the other thing that was driving me crazy. Like, how many goddamn purges? And you don't get a counter, so you have no idea if you're hitting it or not. Just asinine. I mean, players don't want to sit there. I don't mind a challenge, and I don't mind it being difficult, but I don't. And certain, if it's a legendary or it's a, something along those lines, I don't mind it being a little bit tougher to some extent. Like the Grand Inquisitor event. Good God, that was so brutal. With God mods and the relics and everything, I mean, it was just brutal. And then you get to the Galactic Challenge. I don't want to spend an hour or two for a Galactic Challenge trying to beat it. That just is not my purpose in this game. The reason I did is because we're streaming. I'm like, I might as well keep making the attempts. I'm sitting here, I might as well keep going for it. So, oh, God. Maximus Desmus Meridius says, question, does anyone know when we will be getting this mod update, or is it going to be like Phase 2 gear update, never happened? No, it's right around the corner. I don't know if it's going to be this update or the next big one. We'll see. We're waiting. I'm looking on the forums. I'm checking to see if we're going to get anything. So you know me, I'll sit here and see if there's anything. And we'll see by the night. We should get some stuff, and if there is, we'll talk about it. We should get an update. So I feel now Datacrons are in. Does the character kit and mods matter? It does, because here's the thing, Darkside. The Datacrons are temporary. They're going to go away. So long-term kits are going to be worth it, and so will mods. It just sucks for that 3-month period that you're just in there getting raffle stomped by Rays and everything because of these ridiculously overpowered Datacrons. They just kill my mood for GAC. Events need to be as easy as the JMK event where you can beat it without mods. I don't know about that, Aduzani, but I don't think it should be. There's a balance. The current Inquisitor one ain't it. Ray Rock says, I beat tier 9 so many times, but didn't get the purge feat. So frustrated since I couldn't beat old man Luke, so I would be able to block half the time where second sister stun on Rex. Yeah, I mean, it's RNG. I mean, that purge mechanic is the worst. It really is. Because how many 3 or 4 times I beat it, and I thought I had it, and then it said, no, you didn't get the purge feat. I'm like, well, how is that possible? I used Grand Inquisitor the starting lineup, and then he starts off giving them 5 purges. So you're already 5 purges on the board. Then you just use his basics. They each got 6 without even trying, each of the characters. So that's another 30. That's 40 right there. Taking purges off and then applying purges again. I mean, it's like, and it just says attempt to do purges. Not that purges have to land. You just have to attempt to do purge. It's like, why? Why is this happening? I don't understand this. Yeah, I mean, and that was the thing too that we were talking about Hawthorne, because I did have a lower Grand Inquisitor. I eventually had to beat it with Fifth Brother, but for the purge mechanic. But you have to prolong it. But the problem is, I mean, you got to really get lucky with the RNG, and it's a tough one, man. I hate it. Hated it. Clayton says mods will come with the title update likely when Profanity launches. It won't be with the Conquest update this week. Yeah, so but what, another week or two, Clayton? I could see that. Well, that makes sense. That could work. Works for me. Oh, happy days! Happy days! Alright, anything I'm missing in the store? No, we did mod depression, we did everything else, just interact with you guys. Good conversations today. We'll cover in depth everything tonight. I'm sure Ravensclaw should come farmable this week. I think Radis might become farmable in the update today too. Probably get both of them. So I'll have some more farming to do. Always farming. Master Uguay says, question. Oh, yes. Oh, great. Master Uguay says, I see Datacrons will drop after 3 months, and that's a reason for people just to hang tight. Surely another herbal set will replace. Possibly. We'll see. Well, see, that was the thing, Clayton. So we got to 6, and then I would use one of the other Inquisitor's abilities, remove the purge, and then do it again. So I'm sitting there, like, looking at it like, how did I not hit this? You know? Because a lot of times you're doing, outside of Grand Inquisitor when you're using him, the other ones are trying to, when they hit, they're supposed to be landing, attempt to land purge. So I'm like, before they even got to 6, I was hitting them a bunch with the Inquisitors. I had to just wait till the end and really prolong it out. The last one where I got it, it was just a really prolonged fight, super prolonged. Timing my abilities, it was horrible. I wasn't sure if I got it there. I was pretty sure I did, but I was like, you never know. And then I got it, and I was like, thank God. I just noticed I'm at 9,069,000. The perfect number of GP. This says, I think I got it with 9's lead, 5th brother, JML, Watt, Piet calling in on Inquisitor, so AOEDs helped quite a bit. Yeah. Second sister lead. Yeah, I mean, there was a few teams that we talked about on the day of the event, and I tried all of them. Nothing was working, so I just said, screw it. Let me just go in there with 5th brother, get the right RNG. You know, because I was trying Grand Inquisitor, then I went to 5th brother, then I went back to Grand Inquisitor. I would beat it, but I wasn't getting the purge feed. I was just losing my mind. They need to add a feat counter, but it costs money, and they don't know how to monetize, so they won't service it. Well, there's certain stuff you do in the game because it just makes the game better, and that makes people happier, which makes them spend money. I mean, the adding a counter cannot be that difficult for an event. Just if it's going to have just do it. Do it. It's a little number. Do it, you know. You put it in the right-hand corner, lower right-hand corner. You know, how many budgets you got? You know, hey. I mean, they got counters and stuff on the bottom over there anyways, especially for some of those feats where, like what's that one Galactic Challenge? Like, if you get to 100%, you can burn someone down. I mean, there's counters there. They do it for bounty hunters. God damn it, we can do it. I didn't hear that. Clayton says, everyone besides I think 7 has a % chance to land purge that has passed before he can attempt to apply purge. I don't really care. All I know is that I did it. If you have done it, great. I'm very happy for you. If you've not done it, then God bless you. You have my sympathies. Yeah, we don't want them people to spend money. That would be horrible, Hawthorne. We don't want that. It's always been my philosophy when it comes to business. If you make a great product and people love the product and you're doing stuff to make the customer happy, they're going to spend more money. Just my thing. I mean, you can do, there's also, I mean, there's two kinds of spenders. I mean, there's pressure spenders where you kind of pressure people. That's when you get, you know, they feel like they have to get this. And then there's some that just, you know, they do it because they really love what you put out there. I'm like, and you can think about that with any product that you use, right? Why do you use a certain type of products? Got to be a good product, because if it was a shitty product, you wouldn't keep using it, right? So, I think it could be anything. It could be shampoo, toothpaste. I mean, you know, it's a pain. I used to teach this. Everybody has a pain. You need to address that pain. What is the pain that's going to make them need your product? You have to be able to tie that in. If you can't understand their pain and address their pain and make them happier, they're not going to want to spend. You can maybe get them to spend a little, but I mean, long term, you know, if you don't address the pain, then it's going to keep you from getting that sale. New guild orders issued. Well, I can't do TW right now. I'm streaming. I use deodorant so I don't stink. The deodorant smells so nice I continue to buy it. Yeah, but like for me, like I work out a lot, so it's not just deodorant. I use a certain kind of sports deodorant so that when I'm working out, I don't have to keep applying the crap. You know, and I smell nice when I work out, because you don't want to be in the gym smelling like Ace. Nobody wants that. You want to smell nice. And then when you get done working out, you're all sweaty and nasty. And people are like, you know what? You still smell nice. I do smell nice. I used my sports deodorant. Ranger, your Vader is holding well. It is. How many holes do I have? Oh, Vader's doing well. I put the Datacron on. I feel very bad that I did that. But you got to play the game the way it's constructed. I'm just playing the game. Hawthorne says, Perts are spending a CG's MO. I'm sure they've done the analytics and determined that it makes more money than making the game better and people spend out of happiness. You could, I mean, I don't mind getting some pressure on them if you're addressing the needs and feeling the pain, because that just gets, if you're going to do, you can do both. You can make people very happy, but also just put pressure to spend at the same time. You don't have to, you can do both. Ah, shit. It must be Thane. It is Thane. I heard noises in the background without a greeting, so. Ni hao, ni hao ma, Thane.
Hello there.
Mm-hmm.
So the Queen of D strikes again?
Yeah, Poby hates you right now.
Probably hates me right now? What is she hating right now?
Yeah, I told you. I sent you the message. Why?
Look, listen. I can't help it, man. CG just... They know to do what's right. They know to do what's right. They messed up with Inquisitors. I have no idea what the hell they were thinking with Malgus, but they turned the shit around, brought us to Profundity, gave us Ben Solo.
What do you mean Malgus? Malgus is awesome.
Man, screw that guy.
Screw that guy! You get the hell out of the Zoom call, communist.
But anyways, they've cleared it up now. C's going to be completely useless after this one. He's relegated to defeating Gas, in GAC.
No, until he gets his lifter. Because if they're going to do this for Rey, it's just a matter of time. Maybe a little bit longer before we see, C gets a lifter, JML gets a lifter, SLKR gets a lifter. So it'll happen. There'll be some downtime where C's not going to be as good, but then they'll get a lifter on him. And then we'll be like, yay!
His kit is predicated on people dying on him. So,
well, maybe they just need to bring someone in that can take the dying pain. See, we can do this. We can do this. But we'll wait till we'll cross that bridge when we're going to. No way, Gas can knock Rey's teeth in with Ben Solo. Not with that kid, baby. I mean, possibly, but that's going to be really rough. Oh boy. No, not with the resistant bros and stuff. No way. Too much damage, man. I mean, Rey with Ben Solo.
You don't even need the resistance bros. You can just you can stall him out with a double tank. You can put Holdo and GTR.
Yeah, maybe BB-8. R2, something like that. I mean, yeah, it's going to be nasty. Much tougher fight. I mean, Gas against Rey only works if... The problem with Rey with offensive Reys now and stuff, the way the team's constructed, it's really neutered Gas. Now, Rey, if she's health and even if she's offense, but they go tanks, you can use Gas because you just gotta, it's still RNG. You can still lose to that fight. I mean, it's not an easy fight.
Hold on, the Gas. Don't you have to kill Rey early though in order for Gas to work?
Yeah, but I mean, RNG can still F you up. You know what I'm saying? So
no, what I'm saying is that if you need to kill Rey early, that becomes increasingly more difficult.
You can, or you can do. Yeah, but this is the other tactic where you take out everybody else. If depends on where the ultimates are landing and stuff, right? If he's sitting and you're still surviving with your characters and getting up and then taking out the other folks and leave Rey for last, you know what I'm saying? But that's a much tougher route to go through than that. And you can't kill Ben unless Rey's under 50%. So you'd have to probably attack Rey first, then get Ben out of there, and then in
the world where Datacron with health still exists.
Oh God, that's the problem. Datacron's got to go, man. They got to go.
Because here's the thing: you could literally just mod her for speed. So she.
Oh, I know. You don't need anything else.
Basic.
Yeah,
you can just get her to her basic really quickly, so she can just heal back up.
Well, the problem
you just can't kill her. Yeah, you can't kill Ben.
Yeah, that's the Datacron's going away. So unless they bring that one back, I don't think we'll see that in action.
The Hellsteel one.
Yeah, remember it's going away in a month.
I thought the
recycling mod or Datacrons every 3 months, baby. There's the new ones come in and the old ones go away. Huh?
No, I thought like the primary like benefit ones like left, like the ones that are like specific for Ray, like she would lose her, but like
No,
I thought health
they
steal.
all go poo poo.
Yeah, if health
All of it
steal is
goes
still
poo
a
poo.
thing, if health steal is still a thing, then yeah, it's a wrap. There's just no getting around it.
Solus' question: with only Jabba this year and the lack of GL character moving forward, is Bolo and other product lifters CG's way of recycling GL's power rank to keep from having to make more GLs? No, I think they're being a little bit more deliberate with the GLs, right? We saw it a little bit last year with JMK and Schmader, right? Or whenever those two were the last to come out. Yeah, last year, right? Yeah. But
It's the year of the ship, guys. So
it really
we
is.
We gotta taper our expectation for ground troops a little bit.
Yeah, even if they just did one GL every year and then they went back at the same time and tried to get the other GLs a little bit on par with the JMK and stuff, then I'm okay with that. Because farming a GL is, especially for mid tier, I mean, it's a lot of work. It's going to be a lot of work for me, and I've already got all the other GLs and start killing stuff. So it's going to be a long haul. One a year is fine for me because it's such a huge investment of gear and materials and everything to get the GL unlocked and then get the character, do the event, get the tickets, do all that stuff that's involved with the GL. So if they do that, but they're going to want to go back in at the same time like they're doing and make it like a GL Ray and SLKR and C and JML up and running before we get another GL, then I'm fine with that. It works for me, man.
I also think that they are trying to balance out the GLs because they're trying to find out where the GL power skill is going to be. Now that arena is not a thing, like they want to see like where it is, so they don't just keep power creep. I mean, power creep's always going to be a thing, but they don't want to like just endlessly power creep. So I think they're trying to figure out where exactly they want these GLs to be.
Master Ugus' question: with all the characters and ships and modes in the game now, how do you assess the new game player experience now? Spend or no spend? Is the cool stuff accessible?
Oh my god, that's a great question.
In some regards, yes. I mean, you're seeing it with we do a lot of roster reviews here, as you know, Master Uguay, and I just did one the other day. It was like just yesterday. It was like 4 million, but he had 3 GLs and. The GLs don't require, the first 6 GLs in Starkiller do not require Relic 9. So in that sense, it is accessible. It depending on what you want to spend if you're free to play. It takes time. This is a long-term investment game. It's a hero collection game. So if you stay focused, but I mean, you look at that count, that was 4 million. I mean, awesome count. Not only did it have 3 GLs, but he was super focused. He had Gas and Darth Revan and already up and running and stuff. And so we were looking at what he was going to work on next. And yeah, I mean, that's a prime example of that. I've seen people at 2 million with 2 GLs already and starting to work on like Gas and Darth Revan. So all that's accessible. There's still the issue with gear, but I mean, if you look at the stuff that's coming out now, it's not as accessible. They're going to have to address that. Because the Relic 9s, Relic 8s and 9s are going to be a problem. They're going to be a problem if they don't address those pieces of gear. They're going to have to think outside of TW for Relic 9 and for Relic 8 and 9 and expand it. They're going to have to. Or you're going to see players that are going to get frustrated because they want to do Profundity. They want to do some of this other stuff. It's going to require Relic 9. And if they're an early tier, mid tier, or early high tier player, they're going to be like, I can't get Relic 9 material. What's the goddamn point? So they're going to have to change how you get this. And not just packs. Because a lot of players, they don't mind spending some money on the game, but I mean, those packs are $50 a pop. So you're going to have to lower the price point significantly, or you're going to, for one, and you're going to have to bring in more places where you get Relic 9 materials because you've got to expand it out to the other player base. Or up to a point, players can get GLs and stuff like we just mentioned, but when you talk about this new stuff, no, they can't. What's the point? I mean, you got to have Relic 9 for Profundity, but if you're in a guild, let's say you're mid-tier, you want to get Profundity. What do? You're not in a guild that's getting any sort of, Relic 9. I mean, a lot of people don't want to spend $100 just for Relic 9 material that doesn't even give you the full Relic 9 piece. I mean, what are you doing? You're going to have to do something, CG. I mean, or people are going to get super frustrated.
As the game is right now, if you are a spender looking to get into this game, you're better off buying a 5-6 mil account and going from there. if you want to spend. If you want to come into the game fresh and be a spender, it's gonna be rough.
Yeah.
It's gonna be rough and it's gonna be expensive, and you're probably gonna get frustrated because you're gonna feel like you're not progressing. As crazy as that sounds, even as a spender.
What else in 3 says? I have a feeling that they'll do something even more so, like give Ben a data crime where he and Ray can't fall below 51% of the lungs both on the same team. God, I hope not. That's awful. People are going to be frustrated to spend 150 for the Relic 9. No, I don't think so, Andrew's on. A lot of people can't afford to do that. They're just not, they can't. I mean, you have to be realistic. I mean, $150 is still $150.
I mean, so this game is like I'm sorry to say, but this game has the thing that made this game successful to begin with and makes a lot of these games successful is microtransactions. But this game's price point has gotten so high that we're no longer in a microtransaction. We're like in a macro transaction. I don't even know what you would call it, but it's just straight up expensive. Like
straight cash, homie, is what it is.
Yeah, it's like you guys need to I understand if their player base is coming down or something. I don't understand their logic, but they need to seriously consider dropping down prices and dropping down everything, and they just keep increasing prices. And it's like, okay, like what are you guys doing? Like guys, you got like other games that like just fucking sell cosmetics for $1 and they can like win more money than you guys are. Like, get your head out of your ass.
Yeah, they're gonna have to rethink this. Benny says, "Hey Ranger, did we talk about Ben Solo Kid? Is quite similar to the Ben Solo and the Steve Vet." Yeah, we talked about Ben already. And glad to have you here, Benny. Ni hao ma, wo hen hao. Jing Ren Shini. Glad to see you here, buddy. Chris Paul says, that's where I'm at. I have no access to Relic 9, and as a GL, I can't switch guilds. Yeah, a lot of players are like that. The problem is, says Dark Side, is when they add something new, they never reduce the price of the previous thing, so the price just keep going up. Yeah, that's the problem. They're gonna have to rethink this.
They need to like go back and do that. They need to, like they're selling out like $30 pack for characters. Like those used to be $10. Like, what the hell? Like,
I mean, inflation plays a part of that too, but also inflation affects us as just real life. We don't have the discretionary income some of us to do that. So there's but I mean, again, you've got to make it more like in the beginning. If you want to make it super expensive to get, okay, you want to charge $50, cool. It just came out. People want to buy packs. They got to spend. But as time goes on, that price point has got to drop because
it's like they're still charging like $20 for like, old stuff, and it's just like, no, like it can't be that way. Like, they're literally pricing out like their own customer base.
Yeah, let's not talk about Diablo. Diablo, man. Oh my god, I stopped playing that game for a lot of reasons. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Diablo. It's a fun game. I love the story, but Alpha Omega says, I think the Relic 9 material will be made available in weekly shipments for crystals like they did with the Relic 8 materials. Yeah, they need to do that, but it's not. So there's in the weekly shipments, but it's not. So it's not the circuit. It's okay. So there's. Yeah, after 6 to 9 months, I agree. 50% it should be the drop on the price. And I would buy it at that point because I'm like, okay, that's a hell of a lot better than it was before. So let's talk about like what's significant issues for moving forward with these new characters. So I'm just going to bring up Lord Vader just because I don't have him in Relic 9. Now you can see. Now the problem is they can put the keypads like they've got the impulse detectors in. That's not the issue. It's for most it's the arrow magnifiers. They're not in a high enough guild to get those other than conquest and stuff. And then the droid brains, if you're not in a guild that's getting any chance at droid brains, there's nowhere else to get them. And you can't just use crystals on these. This says I don't think you can use. Let me see what they've done with arrow magnifiers. I know there's a pack. Okay, they're in the weekly shipment now. 1,250 for 5. Really? That's horrible. God damn. Oh boy. I mean, it is Relegate, but Jesus. That's what, 250 for no. 5 and the 12 is 125. I have to do this. I'm trying to do this in my head, but I've got too much Chinese running around there. So 1250 divided by, was it 1250 divided by 5? Yeah, it's 250. I was right. That's pricey. But I mean, it's just that we need. We just need more places to get them. I mean, it's a problem. It's a problem long term that they're going to have to address. Salvage is becoming more and more of a problem as well because we're just running out of it. And yeah, 5K crystals for one relic 8. That's a little pricey. And we only do what 4 TWs a month, so at the most you're getting is 20. You know, if you win, if you don't, then you get 4. So how long is that going to take you to get the droid brains up and running? When we talk about be careful where you put relic 9, we're dead serious about that, folks. Unless you're a big time spender or in a guild that's getting a lot of that stuff, then you need to be very specific about where you put relic 9s and on what characters, because they're mighty tough to get, folks. They are mighty tough. Ooh, let's see if we got a piggy. Did we get a piggy? Dang, there's a piggy. I'm almost done with these 47 out of 100. Give me the piggy. Give me the piggy. Give me the piggy. Give me the piggy. And let me check the mod store real quick. Anything in here? Protection, health protection, offense, speed. It's not bad. It's for the skewers. I'll do it. I'll do it for this. I'll do it for the skewers thing. Guild events. Let me check. I need card texts. Give me those. I do want those as well. Yeah, that's good. And then I need no. Diarrheas. All right. Well, that's the thing. Well, we could use some more med packs. Screw it. I'll get those. Shard shop. Oh, Grand Arena first. Nope. Pulse modulators. I don't want those. I do want the Nubian scanner. But I have to get some more shards. Oh well. 1 to 5 months depending on TW1 rate. Yeah, I mean that's exactly what it is, and that's even upper guild. So I mean, relic. But then getting the other pieces is it's brutal, man. I mean, it is absolutely brutal. I have enough to take Radis up, and then that's it. And I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 relic 9s in total. A lot of relic 8s, but just I can't do the relic 9s. Even with me being in a position, you saw how many droid brains I got. I got 60, but it's those other pieces that are just the salvage on that is ridiculous too. I mean, 260 of either furnaces, the keypads, or the stun guns are of those right side pieces that you need to take characters of relic 0. I mean, that is horrid. That is so rough. But if you're not even getting the droid, the other pieces to begin with, what's the point? So they're gonna have to address this because players that want to do these events that don't mind spending, but I mean, there's no point if you can't get them. And they're not. Most players are going to be just turned off. They're just not going to be like, no, I don't want to spend that, and I'll just wait. I'll just go work on something else. We got to entice here a little bit, CG. We got to entice players to be reasonable with the spending. Andrew Zani, I'm going to see if Executor counters profanity before I give Radis that Relic 9. Yeah, that's fine, Andrew Zani. Hold on to that Relic 9, buddy. I'm okay with you on that. You wait. I'll be the guinea pig for you, buddy. Me and Thane will figure it out, and then we'll let you know. Cornhorn says, I'm in a 360 million guild. I have no Relic 9s equipped and just got enough to do 2. Yeah, hold on to them, buddy. Because that's all you can do.
Yeah, that's like a bad game design, right? Like, if we're telling people to not use the new, game mechanic, or whatever we want to call it. Like, if we're just literally telling people oh yeah, just hoard them, it's like, oh yeah, great. Like, that's so bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But it's, it is what it is.
Just like someone was saying earlier, it's like, you can buy a AAA game for a console plus the DLC for the cost of one Relic 9.
Oh, of course.
It's true, right? It's like, that's why I say microtransaction is SWGOH is no longer microtransaction. It's like, no. It's ridiculous. They need to reconsider their entire economy. I have no idea who they're working, doing economy over there. But I'm sorry, Crazy, if that's you, but you guys need to get fired and
don't say that when people losing their jobs. Come on, man.
They do, man. It's bad. It's bad.
Don't say that. How'd you like if I said dude fire you because you're Thane?
I mean, if I'm doing a bad job, then yeah.
Oh. All right, we're gonna do some mod depression here. So let's see. I just got this mod. Let's see what it does. And I mean, it's okay. I'm just gonna keep this one. It's a gold mod. It's 9 speed. It's got some potential health protection off it. I kind of like this one per speed mod. That's all right. We'll keep that one. Holler says, on the other hand, the fewer my opponents they get profundity, the better. That's true. Oh, goodness gracious.
Definitely will make your fleet arena easier.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to go for them. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Where are you at, Malgus? 153,000. I still got to get this one up and then this one up. The health bonuses, get him squared away. He's coming along. I just got to get these last 2 mods succeed. Question from the great master SWGOH says, appreciate your honesty. So, larger question: at what point does a business model vastly overtake the goodwill and immense culture and following of an IP? Star Wars is bigger than CG. To a point, but you can look at stuff like Battlefront 2. I mean, there'll always be players in this game because it's Star Wars, just like Battlefront 2. But what's happened with Battlefront 2 is other people have created mods for that game that you can add to make it a little bit more spicy. So I don't know. I mean, it's a Star Wars game. Unless another Star Wars game comes along that people are more excited about, then this game's going to have longevity because it's Star Wars. But that doesn't mean it won't make as much money as, say, you've got to, if your positivity on the game goes down, people will still play it. But the problem is the people that still play it are not as happy. They're not spending as much. And then those that are just, it's too much, will leave. We've had a lot of people leave here recently. I know, I'm still recruiting for my guild. You need to slice that 16-3 health mod ASAP. I'm trying, Hawthorne. I can only do it with the one of the materials I get. God damn it. I'm stuck behind all the damn materials I need. So yeah, I mean, it's a tough balance, but I think it's something you have to just constantly be looking at. Yeah, I don't think they need to be dicking around with fleet crystals for a long time too. The amount of time Crumb said he forgot or didn't know was concerning. I don't have a problem with that. I mean, I'm going to, when you guys ask me questions, if I don't know, I'm not going to blow smoke up your ass and say, give you an answer or dick around. I say it all the time. I say, I don't know, because I don't know. My response would be, I don't know. I'll try to find out. Anybody know? Can we get a good answer on this?
What was he saying? I don't know too.
Well, he says the amount of times Crumb said he forgot or didn't know was concerning his interview. I know he's just coming back, but those were common questions. Yeah, but I mean,
can you give some examples to the person whoever asked that question?
I don't think it's concerning at all. I mean, it's
sometimes the questions I can see what because we also have to remember that Crumb's job is not to know the game. He's not a game developer. His job is public relations. So he's not supposed to be an encyclopedia for what this game is or isn't. So depending on the question, I can go either way on.
Yeah, it's true I'm not a representative of CG, but I don't mind that because I respect people that say I don't know. If you don't know, don't give me some bullshit. Just say I don't know, and the response is I don't know. Let me see if I can find out or get an answer to you.
Yeah, if they're questions like in overall general like. Things about they're doing in the game, I could answer that one way or the other. If you're asking like very specific things about mechanics, then I could be like, okay, cut him some slack. Because again, he's not developing the actual game. He's just PR. So again, like if you can give me an example, then.
I mean, I'd have to go back in and see, but I mean, I listened to some of it, but I mean, yeah, I don't have a problem with that. I've never had a problem with that. Just looking at something here. All right. Anything else going on? All right, we'll go for about another 10 minutes. I do have to get some stuff done outside. Hopefully. The weather's been kind of cock-a-doodle here.
It's been hot here recently.
It's been hot as balls here. It's like 92 to 95 with heat index over 100. It's like, God. You walk outside and you're just like, oh, my God. And I'm pasty, freckly, and red. That doesn't go well for me when I'm outside too long there, I think. Not meant for long exposure to the sun, DAYY. Actually, I can. I'm joking, but I mean, I've trained my body with all the military stuff to be able to withstand the sun, but it sure kicks my ass sometimes, I'll tell you that much. All right, let me check the forums. Anything coming up yet on the forums? No? Okay, no, yeah. Okay, all right. Nothing yet. We will get an update today. I just don't know when it's going to drop. I need to do fleet. Yeah, the only thing I have left for my dailies is fleet. Can we do fleet battle? Not really. I'm kind of fleet battled out. We've been doing a lot of the counters and stuff. Do I really want to attack Pyra? I mean, I could, but I'll do it here in a little bit. Just not feeling fleet at the moment, you know. And I just did 3 fleet battles in TW before we started. I'm like, ugh. Sorry, I responded to somebody in Discord because that's what I do, man. Someone's gonna message me in Discord. I may not respond right away. If I can respond right away, I will. But if I can't, then I make sure to get a response in eventually. That's the kind of guy I am. Well, not for you, Than. I hate you. So you're the only one I don't do that.
Yeah,
for.
I send you pictures all the time, and you just
because you're being a dick. Especially when I'm dieting. I'll be dieting, and Thane will send me a picture of like all this stuff he's grilling, like meats and stuff. He's doing it on purpose. He's not doing it out of the goodness of his heart. He's being a butthole. Why are you being so mean to me, Ranger? Me? Why are you being a cockosaurus? Who does that? His name is Thane. Kai question. So Conquest next week, I kind of hope not, but we'll see. Short of a break, 2-week break. I mean, yeah, I think it's August 8th that's supposed to be coming in. Do we have a calendar timer yet on that? Not yet. We'll probably wait for the update. Jason, he says facts. Rangers always responds. I do. I mean, I'm going to respond. You know, you take the time to write me and stuff. I mean, sometimes I have to be a little short with my answers. I'm busy, but I will always take the time to read what you write and respond the best I can. So, update less than an hour. Thank you. Nobody cares. I could have put that around the other way and said nobody cares for that response. But that wouldn't work. People are like, nobody cares. No, it's the name of the person that's responding. It's like a who's on first kind of thing going on there. It's a tricky name. Gotta word it a certain way. Update message. I haven't got it yet, so. Hey, Thang, you know I'm learning the Mandarin, right? I think things still working. Okay. I'll share the story. Okay, so we're getting an update. Okay, so I'm sitting there. My mom knows I'm learning in Chinese, Mandarin, and she's like, "Well, you know what you need to learn next." I'm like, "What?" She's like, "Spanish." I'm like, I don't want to learn Spanish. God dang, I want to learn Japanese next. She's like, "Well, no, you need to learn Spanish." I'm like, "Oh, for God's sakes!" You have to do two, Kaya. Oh no. Well, okay.
Aaron, you do have to learn Spanish. I'm going to invite you to the wedding in October. We have a wedding, man.
Whose wedding?
My cousin's wedding.
Oh, for God's brother, let me just try to get through my Chinese first, man.
Think about all the Mexican food that you'll be able to have down there.
That's fine. Just bring a bunch of Chinese people so I can talk to them. Because I'll have a good, decent understanding of Chinese by then. I'm only in week 2, so I'm learning. I think Spanish is Ibanya in Mandarin. Ibanya. So if I was going to say, like, it would be Ni He Shua Ibanya Ma, or Ibanya Yuma. would be, do you speak Spanish? Of course, I'll say that at your cousin's wedding, and people will be like, huh?
Listen, man, after we get a couple of shots of tequila, and you know,
And then people are like, yeah, how dry I am, how dry I am. Andrew Zani, you son. You dick. Get out of here. He sent me something in Discord. You butthole. He wanted to see if I would respond. I did. I slapped him. Jay Smitty says, question, after getting Piet ship, what would be a good to go after? JMKC, SLKR, StarKR, I'm guessing. I mean, C kind of, I mean, if you're going for executor, then C kind of makes the most sense. I mean, if you wanted, yeah, I'd go for C. I mean, they just kind of tie in all together. It's pretty nice. You get C, you get the executor, you get your troopers going, you get your bounty hunters going, get all that taken care of. Jay Smitty. I kind of like the play. If you want to go Starkiller after that, that works too. I'd do Starkiller before I do a JMK or SLKR, because it's just a quicker one to get for you, depending on where you are and how well you farm your thing. See, Banya. Yeah, what is it? Italy is Italy. Canada is Canada. I'm learning. America's just make wow means beautiful country. So someone says, are you an American? You say, well, sure, Melgarin. We need the Tuscan women and the children to fill the faction. No, I don't know, because if they face Anakin, he's going to kill them all. So that's not going to work. I'm going to do my Chinese lesson today. Ugh. It's all kind of just getting floating in my head. But week 2, it's going to take you 6 months to be even somewhat proficient, and that's still going to be cruddy, and then probably a year to be really good at speaking it. So 1 week at a time. I'm only in week 2, so we're getting there. All right, last call. We're going to start wrapping it up because I got a busy day, and then we still got the streams tonight. So we do have the update coming in. So we'll talk about the update tonight. We'll talk about Ben Squallow. Thane disappeared. Okay, well, Thane might be there for tonight. This is where the fun begins in Mandarin. I'm not at that point yet. So yeah, Andrew Zani. Let me just get through the basics. I know ni hao. I mean, Gigi is thank you. Boo, hi, no, yes, you know, those kind of things. You know, ni ha is hello or hello there or hi, and then ni ha ma says hello, how are you? And then you would respond wo hen hao, and then if you want to respond back to somebody, say ni na, and then they respond o yi hen hao, and then if you want to say like how are you doing, it's o hen gao jing ren shi ni. It's like glad to know you. I don't know any of that stuff, guys. You can put that in there all day long. So Uncivilized Poby says, I had a rough day today, so can't join Zoom, but had to come in and say hi. See, there's Poby. See, Poby says hi. So I knew Poby was, yeah, see, there she is. So I'm learning that. I'm learning the countries right now. I'm learning like wo is I, but the plural is wo mun. You know, ni, you know, all these words, you know, you have to get the verbs and everything down, pronouns, all this stuff, and how they use it. They add simple little words like ma at the end of stuff. It's like a question word that you add. It's different. Oh, we know who you are, Poby. Poby, when in Connecticut, you can't hide from your emperor. Your skills of hiding are no match for the dark side that I willed. I will always know who you are, baby. Yeah, German romantic languages have a lot of that stuff too. So yeah, like I think ta is his, her. It's like three things for like ta. It's for the. I was learning this the other day. I was like, wait, one word means all that. Give me a second. Yeah. So ta, ta, is he, she, or it, but it just depends. You have to add other words to for that. Like his would be ta de or ta da, and her would be ta da as well. It's like, okay, that's the same thing, but then you have to, like, daughter is newer. I was like, oh, that'll be fun to say a million times. Newer. So, yeah, I'm learning all this cool stuff. And someday I'll be able to actually talk in coherent sentences and understand what people are saying. Yeah, I'm doing it online there, Andrew Zani. But it's a lesson plan, so you just follow the lesson plan. So I'm in the very basics of it. So I took a break yesterday. My brain was just fried. Like, if I want to ask someone, like, what their country of origin is, it says, "Ni sure Magua Ren." And then you would respond, well, sure Magua Ren, which is, I am an American. Roughly, that's how it translates. Well, it would be weird. I don't even know what. Ni sure Groot? Magua Ren? I don't know what the hell you call Groot. Well, I am Groot, and it means a lot of things too, so I don't speak Groot. All right, with that, I think we're going to start wrapping it up. So make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe. Don't worry, we'll have plenty of more streaming action coming to you guys here tonight with yours truly, Ranger J 1999, and whoever decides to show up. So you can check that out at 8 Eastern here on YouTube. You don't have to go anywhere else. It's YouTube. So if you're subbed, you can get that notification of when we are going live, which is nice. The VIPs know the deal. And I'll get the events posted here once our good friend Finn. It's the time he creates the thumbnails and does a brilliant job, and I appreciate Finn doing that because he's just better at that stuff than I am. I've done some in the past, but man, he's really good at it. He's just, this is the thing. And it's what Finn's got skills when it comes to this kind of things. Before you hit the thumbs up, anything else? If you need me, hit me up in Discord. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna talk about all this stuff tonight. We'll talk about the new update, see what's in there. Definitely talk about Ben Swallow. Maybe we'll do GAC. Probably. Have a little bit of fun. Be nice. So with that, we're gonna call this one done. So love you guys. Have a great rest of your day. If you need me for anything, hit me up. If not, then yeah, everything's linked in the description of the video once it posts. So you guys should be good to go. So love you guys, and I will holler at you later. Peace.